Hello, Matujame. I'm Nasai Zonbil TV. Director General of Police Rupin Sharma pra khushi ke Nagaland Directorate of Forensic Sciences thagibule cabinet pra approve kudishu khushi. DGP pra khushi ke aji 12 mobile forensic laboratory vans flag off kriya do dangor improvement ase khushi. Investigation nimide abi details abo.
Nagaland police has been built up around armed policing. Okay, so traditionally our capabilities in investigation, whether it is by way of number of personnel for investigation and police station or CID, or the aids for investigation or tools and equipments for investigation, sort of that was not the focus, that was not important. But increasingly at the national level, also with the adoption of the new criminal laws, and how policing is going to evolve in the future throughout the country and throughout the world, investigation is becoming important. So in the past 3.5 years, I'm not saying earlier it was not done, it was done, but there has been a distinct focus that we have tried to bring out for investigation related things. So if you see, besides the normal equipments, we have even the forensic science, we have the lab we have equipped very well last 4 years. Even these mobile forensic vans, these mobile forensic vans, if you just if you allow us a day or so, ADG LO will share us what are the equipments in the mobile forensic vans. Okay, it is not just a van which is just going to go here and there and just allow us to take fingerprints. It has multiple equipments there, including equipments where if a phone is seized on the spot or a laptop is seized or on the scene of crime, the van can be taken. We can take clone copies of the phones or the electronic equipments and all. It will help in investigation. So there are a lot of things. The detailed list of equipments we can provide. So just this mobile forensic vans is a big improvement in the way the investigation will be conducted in Nagaland. We have been organizing regular training courses for our officers in investigation related matters on all aspects, cybercrime, forensics, even the mobile forensic van. We have already had a 2-day training course. Plus, I think today onwards there was supposed to be a training being assisted or being conducted by the NIA for investigation on insurgency and terror related issues. We are taking our efforts, but if you have any specific thing in mind, please let me know. Yeah, ADG LO just wants to add something.
Besides what the DGP has said, see, you are right when you say that only procuring the equipments are not sufficient, but in the mobile forensic van becomes very important, especially in the light of the new criminal laws. Now, new criminal laws have been adopted and enacted and notified by the state government, and these new criminal laws are time-bound investigation and time-bound trials also as well. Plus, as per the new laws, most of the offences which are more than 7 years, it is mandatory that forensic team need to visit the scene of crime, and that's going to be very helpful with these new forensic vans. And as DGP has said, these vans have the capability for not only for fingerprints but also for collecting the blood and other body fluids. It has the capacity for preliminary investigation of narcotics, the explosives, the cyber offences like mobile cloning a mobile and other things. These vans are also backed up with the inverters and portable generators, so that, see, when we are speaking about the whole state, it's not only for Dimapur and Kohima. We have also taken care of the far-flung areas like Noklak and Shamatur, wherein this vans would be required. That is part one with regard to the equipment part. Part two is about the training. Now, Government of India has made it mandatory for all the officers to undergo compulsory trainings on its IT platform called as I Got Karma Yogi. And as per the direction issued by the police headquarters, all our investigating officers are made compulsory to enroll themselves on this Karma Yogi platform. Not only the IOs, but also all the ranks up to head constable and even constables. And police headquarters under the leadership of DGP has prescribed mandatory courses. We have identified the courses for all ranks, right from DGP up to constables, and these courses are required to be completed and the certificates to be submitted to the PHQ. So yes, we agree that just procuring the devices and the equipments are not sufficient to improve the professionalism of the force. We are very well aware of that, and we are trying to improve the skills and training aspects of our officers also, not only with regard to the forensic part but also the investigating skills, conducting various workshops with specialized agencies, with the cyber offences, with regard to with NILIT, with regard to the terrorism and other aspects, with the NIA and all other aspects. So yes, it will take time, but we are on the right path of conducting and upgrading our skills of the officers.
So just to add, for example, like if you remember in the past year or so, there have been a couple of instances like rape or molestation or even murders where the forensic teams had to go from Dimapur. Okay, so because the forensic lab is only based in Dimapur, so with these mobile forensic van, a lot of this gap will be filled. Immediately lifting of forensic samples will be possible, although those samples will have to be transported for the final analysis to the forensic lab, but it will shorten the reaction time even for forensic. From our side, from the PHQ, we have also proposed to the government, I'm saying it is proposed to the government to have a sort of recruitment for what we are calling scene of crime officers. Okay, so they can visit the scene of crime before the forensic analyst can visit, and they can lift samples or something. We could train them as experts. So we have tried to do our best. Another thing that I would want to bring to your notice for investigation purposes is that as per the mandate of the BNSS, the Forensic Science Directorate had to be separated from police. The state government in the past 1 month, the cabinet has approved the Directorate of Forensic Sciences to be a separate directorate. So it is for some period of time it will continue to work with police department till the time the final sort of separation takes place. But the state government has agreed to have a separate directorate. We have been requested to do the hand holding. So from the police department, because it is actually they are doing our job, so we are willing to do whatever it takes from our side to help improve the facilities and the manpower of the forensic directorate.
अपनी वो कॉल का क्वेश्चन जो है सोलह मोदी होती है recently chief really the elder woman के rape question then forensic team the next day the Dimapur गए जब बोले लाइश so itu kan लगा सही ना अपने ना गाड़ी तो सही थी तब to have actually dispatch कर दी किसे so accordingly district wise भाग करो ना किन्हीं का भाग करो out of 17 districts.
See, finally when we achieve our optimum target, district wise bhag korobo kot lage tate dibo. Okay, but currently our problems are that some of the districts, they do not have a high degree of crime. Tate gari khara kori dile, it is a wastage for maybe 300 days out of 365. So we have to judiciously deploy our resources so as to put more resources in place where there is more requirement and crime. Okay, so we have distributed, but ultimately we will arrive at an ideal situation where there will be, say, at least one forensic van for each district. So ultimately that is the aim. Itya to upay nahi. If you deploy to, say, the far-flung district, I'm not saying they should not get, they should get, but if you deploy to far-flung district and there is no work, it is a wastage of this thing. So we have worked out a system where for, say, we are at least making the forensic vans reach closer to those districts so that the reaction time is not 24 hours or say 36 hours, but they can reach in say 2 hours time.
Now sir, the forensic laboratory went to have handle for technical experts. Asina sir, nutun ali bolay.
All of Jan training dishe holebi forensics is a very technical and specialized job. Notun halibo lagibo na kobo notun lobo lagibo. Not just police department. So for ours, So there is sort of a, if you look at it, there is sort of a dichotomy there, whether the forensic vans will be under Directorate of Forensic Sciences or they will be under the police department. Okay, police is the first responder. So that is why I am saying that we have proposed to the government that if we can have scene of crime officers, so the scene of crime officers and the forensic van and the team can work together, because ultimately whatever samples that we gather have to come to the forensic science lab. So sabo kininga kuru.
And more than that, the important point is forensic science experts who is analyzing the evidences.
Has to be an expert.
They have to be expert first. They have to be declared expert, and second, they have to come to the court for giving their deposition. And a police officer who is collecting the exhibits or the samples, he is not an expert first. So that point has to be clarified. We, as far as I understand, the new criminal laws, the mandate is we need to visit the scene of crime for all offences beyond 7 years, and we need to collect the samples. So definitely even the police officer needs to be trained, and as DGP mentioned, we have already completed the first phase of training wherein 50 officers from all units have been given the training of how to pick up the exhibits.
So one question for Ryan. This is in regard to the technical expertise. In 2017, December 7th, during cabinet meeting, 9 posts was to be sent requisition to the NPSC. Will be actually top side technical expertise kan laga advertisement, open advertisement document
See, I am aware of this. From the police headquarters, we have already proposed to the government to send a requisition to the NPSC, Nalima, for filling up those. We have requested to NPSC through the state government for filling up 5 posts. It has been advertised. So what Special Secretary Home is saying that it has already been those posts have been advertised. But I personally feel that over a period of time we will require more more branches and more divisions in forensic science lab in Nagaland. So, but it is an ongoing process. It will take some time.
I would like to ask with regard to the IED class. As we know, now NIA has been involved, but then has there been any preliminary findings from the Nagaland police?
See, we are following some leads. Honestly, all those things need not be discussed in an open forum. We are following some leads. Some of the samples for the IEDs and all have been sent to the have been collected and sent to the NSG for analysis. We are following some leads, both human intelligence as well as investigation leads. So it's better that we don't share anything. I think you are all aware of, I think, Deputy CM mentioning that the case will be taken up by NIA. So just to mention to you what happens is, so state government will propose, but the final decision whether the case will be taken by NIA or not is taken by the MHA. So that decision has not yet been conveyed to us. Even if it has been taken, it has not been conveyed to us. So we are just waiting. For the time being, we are doing our best to investigate the cases.
Zuniboto de Januar Rakia farmers kange financial losses pra Batabo Limited District Veterinary Hospital pra livestock insurance scheme introduced kudishe dade Januar sub karne alak insurance claim kurubule parbo. Special livestock insurance program do Animal Husbandry and Veterinary Services Advisor Kazetu Kenemi pra sponsor Korea lagase Kogina Chief Veterinary Officer Dr. Marlan Sumi pra janai dishe. Idu insurance pra district thagya sub eligible categories laga 1000 livestock cover up kurubule laga aim ase de ase Kogina koshe. Scheme under the eligible Januar pra free insurance coverage pabo aro itu logode 60000 tak laga compensation thagi ase juti Januar murile aro policy laga niyam de ahile. Holibi Dr. Sumi pra clarify krishe ke etia African swine fever bishi thagya nimide gauri laga insurance scheme do shuru na kurigina ase situation bal huishu koile shuru hobo. Insurance program under 4 moina pra 36 moina laga gauri karne Januar laga malik pra rupees 187.50 contribute kurbo tade rupees 25000 insure korobole parbo. Idu nishina pet, piggery, poultry, layers, maiki, guru bacha, mithun aro buffalo scan karne alak contribution aro insure dam kanase. Insurance te premium laga 15% do Januar laga malik pra pay kurubo aro iniga hoigina bacha laga 85% do scheme laga subsidy dehi ai jabo. African swine fever kunduzini botode सबसे पहला बार जुलाई फर्स्ट वीक दे दुरिशे इदो अलग अलग जगह दे फैलाइगिना इत्यादो एंडेमिक होइशे कोइगिना चीफ वेटनरी ऑफिसर डॉक्टर मार्लन सुमी प्राकोशे तार प्रा आरो कोशे के गाउरी लगा बीमारी प्रा जानवर बिशिगे मोराई डीएसए आरो इटु कारणे फार्म चोला मनु खान बिशी लॉस खायसे डॉक्टर सुमी प्रा पब्लिक खान गे एसएफ बीमारी हुआ गाउरी लगा मंगसो खान नाखाबी कोशे किले माने बीमारी दो मानुगे नालागेलिबी बीमारी लगा मंगसो दो खा सामान लगा बिटर नागुशी बोले लागे कोशे तारो कोशे के पिछले दो बीमारी म्यूटेट भी करबले पारे अफ्रीकन स्वाइन फीवर दो गाउरी खान लोगोदे बिशी आसान परा फिलाई आरो इदु लगा ट्रीटमेंट भी नाइ ताइ परा फार्मर्स खान गे मनु आरो जानवर खान ताइ खान लगा पिक फार्म दे जा आहा कुरिया बोन करबी कोशे गाड़ी आरो सामान खान डिसइनफेक्ट करबी सपा राखिबी आरो गाउरी खान गे ट्रीट नाकुरिया सामान खान नाकिला बिकुशे Assam, Manipur aro Nagaland laga all Ziliangrong Students Union pra taikan laga first dimki session thagishe aro idu logode 2026 to 2029 tenure nimide nutun executive council bi utaishe program do hangrum bosti Assam de thagishe kugina jani paishe Ziliangrong students community laga rights aro aspiration karne integrity transparency aro dedicated pra kam kurigina jabo nimide president Hai Hube Kaume aro secretary general Liang Kwe Tinbo Maran Mai logode alak executive kange nutun leaders karne uthaishe aro taikan pa itu laga program te shapat lishe union party Manipur de jamula jai thagya tv chinta dikhaishe aro itu jamila pa affect hua families kan karne justice security aro shanti mang kurishe
entry to this very place to this sacred gatherings. As we assemble here today to demonstrate and to deliberate certain key issues facing my people, it is my sincere prayer that our gathering today will be very meaningful, very fruitful, and guided by wisdom.
Mina point tu liu bai ko karena silem ruang kasih bisa kam halu ini na mera bisa le dia tu hiang tu le mera bisa le dia tu bulan tu le kasih bisa ia lo mending ko le karena mak tu dia ini sisi male kalau itu hazar ke politik tu dah dia anu silem ruang na mi gene sa dia ego me ko masih mak ko na jadi belum iksan mulai itu mereka na panama masih
JLA KD hoigina thagya manukange nijor laga pet palibo parabole nimde July 25 te Pek District Jail de Project Revive launch kredushe Pek SP Dr. Pritpal Kaur laga itu initiative to Pek Police para KVK ICAR Pek aro DLSA Pek logo de miligina shuru kuri ase Dr. Kaur pa akushe ke itu training program pra inmates kange rehabilitation digina taikan ge purana galti kuriya kam charibo aro imandar papet palibole madad dibo ICR-KVK Pek Porba laga head aro senior scientist Dr. Sanjeev Kumar Singh pra project laga jankari dishe aro chief technical officer soil science Dr. T Esther Longkomra technical training vermi composition aro alak skills kan laga dishe Assam flood pra manu muria laga number uthi thagi ase Indonesia aji putor de 68 hoise koigina disaster reporting and information management system DRIMS pra junai dishe report hisab te upper Assam de flood laga pani komti hoi ase aro etia relief operation or power supply restore korobole laga focus te ase state sarkar pra minister khan sob jaga alak alak te kam kiniga jai ase etu sabo koigina chief minister Manta Biswa Sarma pra kushe Indonesia union minister Sarbananda Sonowal pra bi flood pra effect wal jaga de visit krishi aro itu mamla bishi serious ase koigina junaishe effect wa manu khan ge modot koribo nimide center aro state sarkar division bi miligina kam kuri ase koigina sonowa pra kushe jagane manhi saiding mobile tv